Hello and welcome to Wigs with Liz. My name's Liz and I wear wigs, and today I'm reviewing this gorgeous wig that I picked up from Amazon for about £20 in the UK. So I really love this. Okay, this is just a really pretty kind of reddish brown colour. So I wouldn't say it was a gingery colour, it's more a reddish brown. It's very strawberry blonde and it's really pretty. And this one, it feels nice on. And I really liked it. So it is a long one and it is a straight one. So it doesn't come curly and you have to do anything to it. It comes the way it is. And it comes with a long bang to about there, and you just need to trim it and customise it to suit your face. So that's what I did with this one. Obviously inside it's a bit different because I did my normal cutting bits out of the Amazon wigs because they hurt me. But other than that, I haven't really done much to it at all, apart from cut and trim the bangs. So this wig, I found it on Amazon so I can show you what it is because, you know, so many of you like this on my other channel, Guided by Angels, and it does look very natural, okay? It does look very natural and, you know, it's really pretty. So first of all, I'm going to show it to you. So this is what it looks like if you go to Amazon. So you can see how long the bangs are when you first get it there. And the colour is called 10 hashtag. 10 hashtag. Now, from what I can feel, it's a reddish brown. So, and it's by the company Emmor. So Emmor. Emmor. And it's a reddish brown wig for women, long straight red wig with bangs, heat resistant fibre synthetic wig, natural looking. So that's what it says, but I'll put the description of everything in the description box below. So this wig, it feels nice. It's a little bit heavier than the high-end wigs, but it feels nice on. You know, it's not like a really heavy wig that's dragging down my head and I can tell I've got it on. You know, apart from obviously the fact that my face is framed by a fringe, it doesn't feel like a wig, which is good, because that's always a bonus when you're getting one from Amazon. So a cheaper wig, but a wig that I really can recommend. So I do like this wig and I would go out in this wig. I think I've worn this wig once out. In fact, I'm pretty sure I have. I think I went to Starbucks in this wig and I didn't feel weird. The only thing obviously I was a bit concerned about was my hair going into my hot chocolate, because it does tend to hang around my face. But I suppose you could, if you wanted to, you could trim it out a little bit. You could thin the sides. You haven't got to wear it down. With this wig, it's very versatile. So you could put it in, you know, a low ponytail kind of. You wanted to like this. Or you could put pigtails in, or you could put plaits into this. You could pin it up. There's many things you can do with this wig. So it's a very good wig. I would give this wig a 10 out of 10. For an Amazon, you know, easy to get, easy access wig, hardly any money to buy, I'd give this a 10 out of 10 if I was going to do a review on this, and I am doing a review on this. So yeah, I like it. I really like it. I like the way it feels as well. And when you're running your fingers through it, it feels like hair. So you know how some of the other ones I've said they don't feel like hair? This does. So obviously it's obvious it's a wig to yourself because you've bought it and you know it's a wig. But when you put your fingers through it, it doesn't mat up, or, you know, when it's on, it feels nice. Now, I have got this in a drawer with some other wigs because with the Godiva's wigs, I treat them like lingerie. I treat them like an expensive pair of shoes. I treat them like expensive jewellery. I make sure I put them in the bag they came in and I put them away beautifully. With these kind of cheaper Amazon wigs, I don't do that. Perhaps I should. I just kind of put them in, you know, in a drawer all together. And then when I take them out, they're a bit matty because they've been in a drawer with other wigs. So when I got this out, and I got this out last night because I knew I'd be wearing it today, I had to give it a really good brush. You know, and obviously I use my brush here for my wigs. So I had to give it a really good brush through. Not because of the wig. You know, there's nothing wrong with the wig, just how I'd stored the wig. So do be prepared for that. You know, if you do store it with other wigs, or you don't look after it as well as you could possibly do, like I didn't, then it will mat up. So I am thinking about maybe getting some things I can hang my wigs up with, or some wig stands for these Amazon wigs or something like that, because I do like wearing them. And obviously I know I've got lots and lots of Godiva's wigs, but it's also nice to have a change. And it's nice to get that creative flair going. So obviously you have to cut the bangs on this, because you couldn't have them down here. You wouldn't see. I look like Cousin It when I put the wig on. And I'm excited for future videos where I'm going to be getting an Amazon wig straight out of the packet with you, putting it on and showing you the before, the during and the after. So we're going to obviously style it and everything and show you the difference from how it would be or how it was to how it is. So I look like Cousin It with it all around my face. I couldn't see. So you have to customise it. And I don't think I've cut anything off the length with this one. I can't remember, because I've had it a while. I bought this in April. So I don't think I did, because I like the length of it, but you could easily cut it where you want it. You could put it into a little bob if you wanted to. You could have it there or there. There is natural cutting points on wigs because you feel it. So if I was going to cut this up, I like it this length though, but if I was going to cut it, I would kind of part it where the parting is at the top. I would use my fingers and I would part it at the back, and then I would hold the wig and I would get my scissors and I would just cut it there. And then I would do the same the other side to match it up. And then I would put it into a ponytail and pull it around. And then any hair that was kind of bitty or anything that wasn't the right length or the same length, I would trim that off. So that's how I do it. So you don't even have to mess around cutting it properly. If you're feeling like, oh, well, I don't want to really cut a wig because it's going to take time. It's going to be time consuming. Taking it section by section and those things. You don't need to do that. You just get your scissors and whack it off. And don't be afraid to kind of play with your wig and cut your wig, because that's you customising it and owning your wig, which is what I love about these wigs. So this is the wig on. So I don't think I've got anything else to tell you about the wig itself. Obviously, I'll tell you about inside the wig, but the feel of the wig, the colour of the wig. Obviously, when you touch the top again, it has got that cardboard feel. So I am finding most of the Amazon wigs have got a feel of cardboard. It's quite strange to explain. You'll know it when you feel it. So you put your hand there and it feels like cardboard. You put your hand there and it feels like hair. So this is a really nice wig. Even though it feels like cardboard, you can't tell. Obviously, you could do things to the parting. You could pick out the parting and make it look more natural. But I don't feel you need to do that. Nobody's going up that close anyway. And, nobody's really bothered about if you're wearing a wig or not, because everyone's doing their own thing. Most people are on the phones, or they're thinking about their own life, or they're thinking about the love life or something they've got going on. So not really going to be bothered about what your parting's like or what's going on with your hair close up. They may look at you and think, wow, that wig, well, they wouldn't say wig, but they say your hair looks amazing. They might think, wow, the colour of your hair is stunning, or I love that style. That's what they're thinking about, because, when I go out and about and I see a pretty woman or someone with gorgeous hair or nice shoes or a lovely dress, I'll think, wow. And sometimes I'll go up and compliment that person. I'll say, wow, I love your dress. Where did you get it from? Or you look amazing today. Because as a spiritual being having a human experience, which we all are, it's nice to give love. And what we give out, we receive too. So, if you're guided to give a compliment out, give one. And if someone gives you one, take it. Don't say, oh, it's a wig, or, just own what you're doing. Someone says to you, you look really nice today. We automatically look for a negative, don't we? We think, oh, I'm tired, or, but instead just say thank you. And then we are allowing that compliment and that blessing in, because whenever we get complimented, it's a blessing. So if you compliment someone else, you're handing out blessings. It's really beautiful. So this is the style of the wig. And you can see, if I show you the back of the wig as well, because I want to give you as much information as possible, you can see the colour there as well, gorgeous it is. But it is a very kind of long wig, very lustrous. It's very pretty. Again, these wigs are very sexy. So I do love the shorter wigs as well. But I also love the length of the longer ones and, how they make me feel, because they're very feminine. But I also like the short ones because they really make your face look nice because of how the style is, and, how they just make you look pretty. I find short wigs very pretty. So again, it doesn't matter whether you like short, medium or long. We're going to cover them all here on the channel. But it's, nice to have a choice. So maybe one day you want to wear a short wig. One day you want to wear a long wig. Maybe you've always had short hair and you've always wanted long hair. And now you can. It's about just having that confidence to try all kinds of styles and really not care what people think. I mean, I've got a gorgeous pink wig that I'm going to be wearing soon to show you as well. And, I wouldn't care about going out in that. I really don't care. My boyfriend bought me a gorgeous one I'm going to show you, soon too. And it's a multicoloured one. And it's real fun. It's fun. So don't care about other people. Just think about you. And if you're happy doing what you're doing. And that's what gives you the confidence to wear anything on your head, your body, your feet, and be you. So let's take her off then. So this is me, au naturel. So obviously I've got a wig band on with this. I've got no wig clips in these ones. I could put wig clips into them, but because I've cut the inside out and kind of made it kind of a very hollow middle, then the wig band keeps it on perfectly. So I could very well sew wig clips into this one though. I could put a wig clip there and there at the front if I wanted to. Maybe I'll try that in the future. But at the moment I'm only sewing wig clips into my high-end wigs. So with this one there was a comb at the front I think as well, and a comb at the back or at the sides, and I've cut them all out. So that's what I do. And obviously if you're thinking, well, what do you mean you cut these things out if you're not sure? When we eventually go into customizing one of these wigs, I'll show you exactly how they come from Amazon and exactly what I do to change them. So I cut out all the bits, all the kind of things that you use to tighten them up. I cut all that out as well because I find they annoy me on these wigs as well. But the most important thing I cut out are the tabs that come down here, because on the Amazon wigs, this for some reason, on every Amazon wig I've had is the same. I haven't found one yet that doesn't do it, pushing down on the ear, hurting the ear. And I love my little ears and I don't want them to be in pain all day. So I'd rather cut up my wig than cut my ears. And I remember once I was wearing one and I didn't notice it was pushing on my ear and my ear went bright red. I got that indentation down my ear. When you kind of lean on something and it creates an indentation. I hate that. And, if you sleep funny on your ear, it can give you, a numb ear and you get pins and needles. It's not very nice. You get earache. So you want to look after your little ears, So I cut them out. So I cut out the ear tabs. They were there. You can see where, I've kind of made a bit of a mess there. But it's fine because you can't tell when it's on. So when you cut those ear tabs off, the hair's going to come out. So don't panic thinking, oh, I've cut all the hair off my wig. As you can see, you can't tell because this is a very big wig. It's like a chestnut. It's like a chestnut colour. I have got a Candice Godiva's wig in chestnut that's very kind of similar colour to this. So I would call this a chestnut red. But it's very pretty and beautiful and vibrant. So I cut everything out of the middle of my wig and it's so much more comfortable. If I hadn't done that, I wouldn't be able to wear it. I could probably stand it for half an hour and I'd have to take it off. But now I could go out in this all day and it would be very, very comfortable. So I'm going to put it back on. So the way I do it is obviously I need to prep my hair. Now I have washed my hair just this morning, give it a nice blow dry, but it's still a little bit wet. And, it's exciting as well because my hair is getting longer. And it feels so much more in better condition because I'm not putting chemicals on it. So obviously my natural hair, I've got my white coming through, but it feels like it's never felt so nice than it does. Like it feels in such nice condition. And I don't do anything special to it. I just use shampoo and conditioner. And that's it. I don't put treatments on it or anything like that. So I put it into a low ponytail and on the third one, I put a little knot in there. And then I'm going to put my wig on. So first of all, I would get the wig and make sure it's how I want it to be when it's on my head. So, obviously I've just messed around with it, so it might need a brush out. So with this one, with it being a straight one, I know I can use a brush. If it was a curly wig, I wouldn't use a brush on it because it would take the curl away. So instead I would rake my fingers through it or maybe put some water on it to make it better. So there we go, good brush out, good to go. You can see as well how, it is quite realistic. And obviously you've got those kind of, wefts that you can put your fingers through so it's breathable. So it's a very wearable wig because it's a breathable wig. It's not going to hurt you in any way. It's not going to damage your hair. So I get my thumbs at the bottom of the wig and I put them there. I know where the bottom is because the fringe is kind of sticking out there, even though there's no label on it. And then I'm going to put the front of the wig about there and pull it over. So I pull it over like this and tuck in the back and then flick it up. So obviously I look like Cousin It. I can't see anything. And because those tabs aren't there, I can't straighten the wig. So I have to do it manually. But I would rather do that than have those tabs there hurting me. Because already if I put it on and those tabs were there, it would hurt me. So obviously I'm going to show you with and without the wig band. So I pull it up to where I want it. And I make sure it's straight. So the way I would do that is using my finger where the parting is to come down to my nose. So yes, it's in the right place. Pull it up. And there we go. Okay. There we go. So obviously I'm going to put the wig band on and show you that. I just wanted to show you how easy it is to put on. So obviously if I brush this now without a wig band, look what happens. It moves about, okay? That means if you wear it without a wig band and you hug someone or the wind blows or something happens, your wig's going to come off. Now you don't want your wig coming off. So you can wear them without anything on, but be prepared for anything to happen. So I use one of these gorgeous wig grip bands from Godiva's Secret Wigs, and I've done a review on these as well. And with their wig grip bands, their logo is in the middle. So it's on the outside there, and you put that on the inside on the left. So you put it on like you're putting on a headband, and you Velcro it at the back, and it feels very secure, and it's very comfortable. And then you pull up the wig band, and you put it over your ears like this. Now, when I wear the wig band with the Godiva's wigs and they've got the tabs on and you don't want to be cutting them off because they're very good and they do what they're supposed to do and, they're very comfortable. I find when I wear a wig grip band, because of the type of wig it is, that it's got those kind of, well, it's not the type of wig, any wig, but because it's got those, tabs, it pushes on my ears because of the, it does what it's supposed to, it keeps it to your head. Whereas when I haven't got those tabs on the Amazon ones because I've cut them out, I don't have that problem. So I have no problem at all wearing a wig band all day, every day, with a wig that isn't going to hurt my head like this because I've cut those bits out. So we're going to put her on again, same thing, tuck it in at the back, flip it up, and already I can feel she's more secure. Okay, so you're going to see the difference when I'm brushing it in a minute. So I'm pulling it up, I'm making sure it's straight to my nose, and it is. And then I'm going to get the bangs where I want them. So obviously, again, you can put them lower down, higher up. You can have them however it suits your face. Some people like them above the eyebrows, below the eyebrows, or just sitting on the eyebrows. So I'm just going to use my mirror because sometimes it's hard to see in a camera. Yeah, so about right, lift them up a tiny bit more. There we go. So that's about how I want it. So obviously what I would do now is use my comb to just do the bangs, make sure they're right. You may also have to get some heat on it. So with these wigs, you can put heat on, they are heat resistant. But, if you put a blast of cold air from the hairdryer on, then it's going to keep it flatter on your head. But I mean, it's gone on fine. I like it like this. Again, I love these chunky bangs. That's why I do them this way. So you don't really need to use a brush because you can just use your fingers. But because I want to show you the difference with wearing a wig band, I'm now going to brush it. And can you see it's not moving? Okay, it's not budging because it's on so good. Okay, look, nothing's going to move my wig. Okay, because it's secured by that wig band unless I physically pull it up. So I'm going to give it a nice brush out and get her back to that lustrous style. And then I will grab the back and hold it there and just brush the bottom. And then just move my fingers, use them as a rake to get it into the style that I want it in. And then just mess around with the fringe and get it right. So this is the wig. And I think it's really weird when, they put the names of the colour the way they do, like, what's this one called again? I'm going to check again. A 10 hashtag. Instead of calling it something, calling it, reddish brown or copper. It's like a copper, I suppose, or chestnut. I think that makes more sense. But I suppose if they're dealing with lots of wigs and lots of different colours, they want to put numbers. But this is a number 10, and that's obviously what the hashtag means, but 10 hashtag, and it's by Emmor, Emmor, and it's a long reddish wig with bangs. So a long straight reddish wig with bangs, but to me this is like a chestnut colour. So let me know what you think of this wig, if you like it. And I have got another one of these in a blonde. So that's going to be the next video. I'm going to do a review of that one as well and show you how she looks in a blonde. And again, a very pretty wig, very natural, very similar. But again, the different colours just have such a different impact on the face and the style. And, it's like becoming someone completely new. So I love this wig. I'm really glad that I could share this with you. Have a great day, sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.